And now moving on, amid the impasse between US and Iran over a deal to end the war, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, who is in Singapore for the Shangri-La dialogue, has signaled a climb down in US position. Speaking at Asia's premier defense forum, Hegseth remarked that any deal with Iran will be a good one, a great one. The comments mark a sharp departure from previous US positions, with Washington setting out a clear set of terms for agreeing to a deal with Tehran.
And I had a chance to talk to President Trump this morning. He wanted me to reiterate how patient he is in ensuring that with America undertaking this kind of historic endeavor, any deal will be a good one.
Hegseth's comments come on a day when US President Donald Trump outlined the red lines of the deal. In a lengthy post on Truth Social, Trump said that the deal must include Iran's agreement on not developing a nuclear weapon, reopening of the Strait of Hormuz without tolls, removal of sea mines and destruction of Iran's highly enriched uranium. Responding to Trump, Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghei pushed back, saying that Iran had said goodbye to the language of must 47 years ago. Baghei added that both sides were exchanging messages, but no final agreement has been reached yet. When asked about the issue of nuclear weapons, Baghei made it clear that Tehran is focused on ending the war at this stage, reiterating Iran's earlier stance of leaving contentious issues like its nuclear program out of the interim deal.
As I speak to you now, the exchange of messages is continuing, but an understanding has not been finalized. Regarding other points that have been mentioned, including the nuclear issue, I stress again that at this stage we are focused on ending the war. Therefore, we have nothing to say about the details of the nuclear issue at this stage.
Meanwhile, Iranian media reports say 5 Americans have been injured after Iranian missile debris hit the US Ali Al Salim base in Kuwait. According to the report, Kuwait intercepted Fateh 110 missile, but wreckage hit the base, destroying a $30 million American Reaper drone and severely damaging another. The US is yet to comment on the strike. 3 issues have emerged as the biggest points of contention in the talks: Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium, Iranian control over Strait of Hormuz, and frozen Iranian assets worth billions of dollars, with neither side willing to give up their demands. The talks have hit a roadblock, prompting US to threaten Iran with military action.
Our ability to recommence if necessary is we're more than capable. Our stockpiles are more than suited to that, both there and around the globe, because of how we balance exquisite and more plentiful munitions. So we're in a very good place.
However, much of US demands have already been agreed to in the past. On the issue of nuclear weapons, Tehran has maintained that it is not seeking nukes. It has also agreed to reopen the Hormuz provided the US lifts its naval blockade. It has also agreed to discuss its uranium enrichment program once a deal is reached to end the war. For the US, this presents a dilemma. The Israeli-US strikes began with the objective of stopping Iran from pursuing nuclear weapons. But without seizing and destroying Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium, the core objective of the war would remain unfulfilled even as Tehran walks away with a deal on its terms.